So that could have caused a lot of problems and could have ruined my motor. So I am going to go over the build list. On this setup, I made What's up, guys? My name is Raquel. If you don't know who I am, if you do, welcome back. It is the thing you guys all been asking me for, which is a build list of everything that was done to the Camaro, and I'm going to tell you guys everything that went wrong with the Camaro, and it was a blessing in disguise that it broke. So I'm going to open the hood and I'll show you guys underneath the hood because it looks really good. And then yeah, so if you guys don't know, this is my 2011 2SS RS. It is a LS3. So yeah, I've had it for about 5.5 years, something like that. It's come a really long way. The car has come so far, I can't even like express to you how much I love it. But I'm gonna show you guys underneath. So thanks to Wicked Performance. Make sure you guys follow them on Instagram for doing everything. I will go through everything right now. He sent everything out to get powder coated, so he didn't do the powder coating, but he did such an awesome job of picking what needed to be powder coated, and I guess purple is my color now. I don't know. So I will say this. Yes, I do believe on working on my own car. With certain things, no. Pulling the motor out, no, I'm not comfortable with that unless I had guidance. If Wicked Performance lived in Florida, I would have been with him the entire time of the car. I wish I was. He unfortunately lives all the way in Georgia and I live in South Florida. So I couldn't be involved, and I really wish I could, but I couldn't. So there's that. I do believe in working on your car and learning, but some things you need to have a professional do, and that's okay. You know, you want it done right. If I get like a drift car and whatever, yes, I will be more involved. And this is the only car I have that I'm building. Like, I have the truck, but this is the only car I'm building, and I've already had problems with it, and I just wanted it done right and perfect and everything great. So what happened with the car? So I kind of messed up. You couldn't tell, but pretty much the axle spun inside the diff just ever so slightly that the car could move, but then once the clutch was fully engaged out, that it would grind. So I didn't really explain that too much to you guys because everyone was just giving me their opinions, and I was gonna figure it out. It just had to give me a second. So, and it's hard to, you can't diagnose a car on the internet. Like, it's not possible. You're not hearing the real sound in person, hearing where it's coming from, what it's doing. So pretty much if I was inside, like if I had the clutch all the way down, right, all the gears were fine. If I came out of the clutch, the car would start to roll, so it would move, and then as soon as I came almost all the way out of the clutch, it would grind. And the sound came like it was coming from the trans. I'm gonna insert a clip right now so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. So I set up my camera and I was driving the car on the lift, and one wheel wasn't turning. It would turn and then it would stop turning, and it would turn and it would stop turning. I didn't break it like I did last time, so it was kind of confusing to me that last time the car wouldn't even move. The axle completely broke. So this time it literally just grinded like in the diff. So even the builder said like you barely could see it. The only way you would tell is if rotating the wheels and stuff, whatever. So, but let's just say that we sent the trans off because I thought it was a trans. The builder with the performance never got to hear the car on, never got to drive it. He was just hearing what I was saying on the phone to him, so it's not, you know, his fault or anything. Gave him the car with no trans in it. The trans was out. He trusted what we were saying, and that was that. Basically, we sent the trans out. The trans got opened, and it was fine. But fifth gear was missing 2 teeth, and synchros were trash. So it was a good thing. The synchros need to be replaced. You know, it was a good thing that it was sent off, whatever. So now my trans is completely refreshed and it's all good to go. Now for the motor part. If I didn't break my car and not know what to do, like if I knew it was the axle, I probably would have never set my car out. Because I didn't know, I sent my car off and I talked to Scott from Wicked, and he wanted to do a refresh and whatever on the motor and fix my oil leak. Well, basically a lifter was loose, so that could have caused a lot of problems and could have ruined my motor. It's a blessing in disguise that this happened, because if not, I wouldn't have known and I could have ruined my motor. So it's a good thing. Now the trans is refreshed, the motor's refreshed, everything is good to go. So I am going to go over the build list, but I will say I am going to upgrade my axles. So that is the next thing. I am getting a few other things for the car, and yeah, but I'm super happy with it. I absolutely love it, and I'm so thankful for Wicked for working with me and for doing everything, and they're awesome people. It's super personal. He communicated with me the entire time. Now there was some things that I didn't want to know, like I didn't want to know about the powder coating, like what he was doing specifically. I didn't want progress pictures. That's what I didn't want. He knew what I wanted done. He knew what my goal is, which my goal is to twin turbo it. So he knew my goal was to twin turbo it, and he knew what needed to be done to we're pretty much ready to be twin turboed. So I'll go over my build list. Yes, I have a list because it's so much freaking stuff. So for my exhaust, I get a lot of questions about. It does sound completely different now because I gave him my exhaust back in pieces, and apparently I had a lot of exhaust leaks. So my car sounds a whole lot better than before. It was very high pitched and now it sounds deep. I have long tube stainless works headers. The exhaust comes with 2 mufflers. So one is deleted by AutoZone piping, and so I have 1 set of mufflers, and then I have a cat delete. So my car is not straight piped. Yeah, but maybe I'll delete those. I don't really know. It is really loud for what it is, and I'm kind of okay with that. But for the build list, it is a stock bottom and LS3, okay? The whole motor was completely resealed, top to bottom, with new gaskets. It has a BTR Stage 3 twin turbo cam. And I'll tell you my numbers when I go through everything of what I made on the dyno. I don't know how to say this. It is IWIS racing time chain, a Melling high volume, high pressure oil pump, LS7 lifters, BTR 7.400 push rods, Summit Racing bronze Tronian kit. Listen, if I say things, don't come at me. I'm just a girl trying to be in the cars and stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. BTR .660 valve spring kit, LS9 head gaskets, ARP head studs. It's, like I said, refreshed TR6060 with hardened synchronizers. Sounds like a train. Synchronizer rings. I already had this before. It's the MGW short throw shifter. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend. I did it about 2 years ago. Best thing ever. I had this also before because my stock clutch was trash. I have the McLeod RST twin disc clutch. I love that too. It's a pain in the ass to drive though, because my left quad is bigger than my right quad. Okay, it is not a fun time. It has 3.42 rear gear with factory LSD, limited slip differential, and it has ZL1 axles. For now, we are going to put some good axles on this, because we are going to freaking do some digs and burnouts and not worry about it. So Wicked Performance valve cover with coil relocations. Those are the valve covers I have. They're sick. I love them. Motion Raceworks billet baffled valve cover breathers, and Motion Raceworks billet baffled catch can, which I love the catch can. It looks so freaking good. I needed one for a while, but overall I absolutely love the car. So for numbers, it is just numbers now. Everything is at the track. I made $450 to the wheel on my last setup, and on this setup I made $471, so $470. It's not that much power difference, but I wasn't looking to make power. I was looking for my car to be ready to be boosted. I didn't care much about the numbers. The car feels slightly different. It's more continuous when I do pulls, and it doesn't feel like I'm pushing the motor as much. It's a lot easier. It feels a lot healthier and sounds healthier than before. But yeah, that's everything I have done to the car, and it's a blessing in disguise that I broke it, and everything happens for a reason. I was really upset when I broke it because I didn't know what I was going to do, and Scott reached out to me and from Wicked, and everything is great. So everything happens for a reason, and yeah, but I'm really glad to have the Camaro back. If you guys have any ideas of videos you guys want to see, let me know below. I am going to do like reaction videos and driving videos again because I love those, and I love like talking to you guys and venting, and you know, it's a party here, I guess. I don't know. So, but I guess that's really it. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Reckless.Raquel, add me on Snapchat at Reckless.Raquel, follow me on TikTok, Reckless.Raquel, and that's really it. So, oh, and make sure you guys follow Wicked Performance on Instagram as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!